Hi folks, welcome back to the Carver's Wood Shop. This is Arlene once again. I just had a little mishap here and I knocked something over here, but everything's fine. Welcome back, and what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and show you how to do this face. What I had you do is put a stop cut on either side. We had a line going across, and then we put a little V cut in there, just like this way and this way. And I did it with each side and then undercut it under the nose a little further. And I took just a minute there to resharpen my tool a little bit. It's getting a little dull. And then what we do here with the lip portion is we just make a stop cut like so. Alright, and then we follow it on for a little V cut. You can use your V tool for this. And then turn around and do the other side. Just a little V cut out of there, just like so. There you go. Take that out, and that's what it looks like. Okay, so all that was a couple of cuts and to make it look nice. So that's the face is pretty well done now. We need to put a little brim. This little piece that's on top of the blue scarf portion that's on top of the hat goes all the way around. So we're just going to draw that all the way around. And what you want to do is put a stop cut. I'll just do the front to show you how that works. You're just going, and I'm going to trim this up a little bit more. Just take your knife and follow that all the way around your stop cut, and then you're going to cut it from the top down, just so it has a little bit of an uneven, that you can see that little scarf on the top, little ribbon on the top of the hat. We're going to go all the way around and do that. Okay, I guess you could see that. Yeah. Okay. So that's the brim of the hat. Not the brim of the hat, but that little blue thing that we put on the top. This right here. Alright, and that's what we just cut out there, is this little blue thing that's around. The other thing that we need to do is we need to put the scarf around him as well and put the mittens on. But I'm going to work on the back here a little bit first. What I want to do is just trim the neck out. We already did a stop cut from the bottom. And I'm just going to cut this out a little bit here. Make that a little more rounded. And I'm going to cut that tree trunk in a little further. I will say it's an odd shape to hang on to. You might be better off laying it on a table while you cut. There's nothing wrong with that. If you want to secure it with a little clamp of some sort, that's also fine. For any way you want to clamp it, and one of these days I'll put a video together on how to hold your pieces other than by hand, especially if it's a little bit larger. So we're going to just round this tree stump, or take those edges off a little bit. So put a stop cut there, and just kind of we'd go from either side, just like so. Good. And we're going to do the front. We're going to trim this off and make this rounded, just like that. Perfect. So we're working on that tree stump right now. I'm just going to cut that out a little further. Yeah, there you go. It's a lot better. These projects don't take that long to do if you stick at it, folks. You can probably get one of these done in an evening. Once you understand how it sits and what you have to do first, and all that good stuff. I'm just going to bring this up just a tad here and undercut this portion. A little V cut there. give that a little more depth to it. And we're just going to trim this rough stuff off. We don't really need that. Okay. We're going to just trim all this off in the back as well. All that will have to come off eventually anyway. So if you have a longer knife, it's kind of nice to be able to trim that off. We're going to go in the back here and just round this off a little bit. Finish off the back. The back is really simple because there's really not a whole lot of detail in the back. But we're going to finish with that brim on the top of the hat. And I'm going to work on the tree a little bit more, that we have that all scooped out. And a little bit, it needs to be a little rounded on each edge on the end. So if you just want to take it and just take a little piece off, you want to be careful how that grain's running. See how I just snapped that off? You kind of see how it goes, and then do the other side a little bit just like so. You can see that rounded a little bit. And do each one like that. Just trim a little piece off. Like that. And a little piece there. And then we're just going to kind of shave all that off. Alright. Or you go with the grain, might be a little easier. There you go. So I'm going to do that offline. I want you to finish each one. And then once you round off the arms here a little bit yet, you know, and then we'll get to some nitty gritty of the tree and the button and stuff on a couple of videos yet, and then I'll be ready to paint it soon. There isn't a whole lot. Now this this scarf goes around him like so. So this is really all that we have here. There isn't going to be a whole lot there to show, other than this will be blue and this will be blue, and the mittens will be blue and dark blue. The other thing is the top of the hat, and then we've got to finish a few things off on the tree. So okay, we'll be back. Bye bye.